Alright, everyone, we're back. After a long time where, for whatever reason, the PSP emulator just decided to not launch. And it's really annoying. And I actually looked up why, and it didn't make sense because I have a custom-built computer rig. So the error message of not having a, I think it was like, it was a graphics card apparently, the error message means that the graphics card doesn't work, which makes no sense as it's a brand new graphics card. So, just dust that off. So, let's get back in. I've missed Tomo. I want to play a game with her. So, let's start. And we're going to go with the other option. Ah, shoot, my back. Ah. 'm sorry, Tomo. Also, ow, I think I just had a back spasm. But yeah, we need to put Tomo in less danger. It's not fair to her. She doesn't deserve this kind of abuse. But today, let's see, what is our objectives? Round 2 selection, we are on day 6. So, Tomo, private room, library. Alright, so we need to gather information about the Faceless King and Sherwood. And then we go the next day. And we've already gotten the house plant, so we just need to go to the library and learn a bit more about what the Sherwood Forest is and the Nameless King. Is this the library? Here it is. Let's see here. I imagine it's somewhere around here. Here it is. These shelves comprise the literature section. It's nice to see such an eclectic? I think that's what it says. Eclectic mix of books available without even a whiff of censorship. This one. There it is. The Faceless King. According to Celtic tradition, during the festival of Beltane, people pray to the spirit of the forest, Jack of the Green, for the arrival of spring. Okay, so that's Sherwood. That's the Faceless King. What about Sherwood Forest? Sherwood Forest. A forest located near Nottingham, England. It is a dense forest of ancient oak trees where at one time thieves were said to inhabit its depths. If you don't know who this is already, you are uncultured. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I don't think we have anything else to explore. I believe we've gotten all of the treasure. But yeah, so let's go to the next one. Actually, wait, didn't we level up? That's not the right one. Boys' bathroom. Can we actually go in there at some point? I don't know. We are level 4. Do we have any skill points? We have 3. Okay, so we do need to go to the chapel. And I need to remember what I need to put those points into. Want to do an alteration? Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. Right, because I put a bunch of points into strength. So, I need to see what the path is. That's not it. There it is. So, we're supposed to put 3 to each. Now I gotta do a little bit of math, so I might be quiet for a second while I think. If people don't want to see this, go ahead and skip ahead a minute, because I gotta do some thinking. Or I might skip. Let's see. So if it's supposed to be 1 to strength, 2 to defense, 1 to agility, and 2 to magic. And we're level 13. So it should be one misstep could be bad. I may have to go back and watch previous videos, but I'm going to say right now we put 2 to defense. Defense and well, you know what? Let's just keep with the current theme. Because if we start doing fancy things and screwing around, then bad things will happen. And if bad things happen, then we can screw it up, because according to the guide I'm using, it's really easy to screw up her stats. So cute. Want another? No, I don't need any more alterations, and we don't have any more skill points. But there is a cheat to turn on infinite skill points, and I may use it just, like, to get her skills where they need to be. Not in terms of, like, oh, I need to max out. No, like, just round out her skills so that they all equal what they're supposed to. Is what I would be doing. But I'd have to go back, look at my previous alterations, and see what points went into what and where the massive change was. But with that, let's go. Gotta go to the first floor, I guess. And then, so strength should be E. Magic is the one we want to focus on, but I might, just for me, I might put a little extra into strength, because I use that more than I use magic. But yeah, we don't really have anything we need to do, so we could probably just waltz about for a while if we really wanted to. But that doesn't sound too fun, and I'm not so sure if our fight with Archer is gonna go very well. Actually, wait. I know what to do. Okay. Because we can't go to the store tomorrow, I think. Alright, formal wear. Let's see. Shock. Stuns nearby foe. We're gonna need this. But we lose heal. Shoot. We really need that heal because it can. We can double up. Gonna go with it for now. Because aromatic wood we need for cure because of poison. Poison is probably going to be what's going to kill us. Right, I forget we have return crystals. Or we could just buy a bunch of these. We'll see. Buy 4 of those. 1 of these just in case. And we'll stop for there. Alright, so first floor. And I think I may just immediately use a return crystal, but I don't know how many of those we have, if any. Let's go to the second floor. Arena level 14, and we are level 13. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut right here, and when we're back, hopefully we'll have a few levels. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Oh god, that actually took a fair bit to even level up once, and we are now level 15. Wait, is that, did I close the gate? That's supposed to be the exit. Scheiße. Whew. I think this is like, yep, here we go. But yeah, we're +1 level. Yes. Really good work today, Tomo. Jesus, we did a lot. Oh boy. Alright, so we already know what all the information is. So that's all set. Tomorrow's the elimination battle. Master, not a single one of that nasty guy's arrows will hit you. So tell me, I've done a good job when the battle's over. Ah, the second floor, there was that tiny bit missing. Oh well. Save your progress? Yep. Save. New folder. Elimination battle begins. Today is the elimination battle. I trust that your preparations went smoothly. I turned toward the voice coming from behind me. He wears the clothes of a priest, which in the end only makes his snide tongue more jarring. Come to the first floor when ready. You can do something trifling, like stopping by the commissary if needed. Apparently finished, he opens the door and lets himself out. In preparation for the elimination battle, I should go to the chapel and the commissary. We do need to go to the chapel. Or I could go to my personal room and sort out my information on the enemy servant. And then, once that's in order, I'll go to where Kodomine is. Chapel! Actually, I just realized something. I can just go over here and see what we need for the ideal caster build to be. So, strength should be a C, defense should be an E, agility is E, luck is E, magic is A++. Yes. I'm gonna buff it all into... So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just get it to that they're all the correct ranks they're supposed to be, and leave it like that. Oh right, we get a new spell. Because we just hit 50. And we do more damage now. Curse. Chaos Heaven acquired. I have not used enough skills that I should really. Oh, I really should use more skills. Anyway, first floor. God, I hate how creepy it is. Isn't it? Yep, here it is. Alright, Kodomine. You creepy bastard, you. Let us in. You will now enter the Colosseum and confront the opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to leave the Colosseum is to win. If you are ready, I will open the gate. Okay, actually, let's go save. That's an option I've never considered. Okay, let's go save. There we go. So, second floor. We're gonna save now that we've gone to the chapel. Oh, no, wait, we're supposed to talk to... Oh, that could have been very bad. I could have screwed everything up. Because we don't know his true name. Oh, that could have been very bad. That could have been very, very bad. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Okay. Let's organize our information. Alright, let's review the information we have. Dan Blackmore. Our opponent this time is a veteran soldier. Since I could never hope to make up decades of experience in a week, he's clearly got the advantage. I'm the inferior master, but when it comes to servants, his servant class is... Archer! It has to be Rider. That day in the arena, the servant fired a poison arrow at me. That kind of precision marksmanship was clear enough to tell the enemy's class as Archer. It's also clear that said shot severed some kind of bond between master and servant. Dan forbade his servant to use his bow to fire poison arrows. That bow is his noble phantasm called... The name of the noble phantasm that Dan forbade his servant from using is called U-bow. The name of the servant's unerring bow is the U-bow. After archers unwielded it in the preparation period, Dan utilized a command seal to disable its further use, telling him to fight fairly. Fighting face to face with honor and pride. Seeing as how Archer fought so differently in life, of course he doesn't get his master's values. The girl who helped me deduce that was the sky-gazing beauty from the 3rd floor, Rani. With the remains of the archer's arrow, she showed me the forest he held dear. The name of that forest was... Schwarzwald? No, I know what it's called, but that's... Yeah, it's Sherwood Forest. Alright. Right, it was Sherwood Forest. There's only one legendary soul who was active there. Robin Hood. There's zero doubt as to the enemy archer's true name. Even with his true name, and taking into account the discord between master and servant, can I win? Our servants are pretty evenly matched, so if I can step up my game as a master... Step up your game? We're gonna pump him full of bullets. And curses. Let's speak of the cast. Oh, I can't wait to see you in, like, in, what, 20 years in the future, Tomo, when we have really good graphics, and you can actually see the fur on your tail. And it doesn't look like a paintbrush, although it's adorable as is. That'll be fun. Alright, we've done what we need to. First floor. Oh, right, new info. All over the place today. Archer. Robin Hood. Well, the origins of the legends of the chivalrous thief who dwelt in the Sherwood Forest are a subject of constant and spirited debate. It is generally acknowledged that there is an actual person who held the name Robin Hood, and that he died at the hands of his aunt, the prioress of Kirklees, who is believed to have bled him to death in the guise of administering aid for his wounds. However, many of the exploits attributed to him are a curious amalgamation of Celtic, Greek, and Druid mythologies. One of the most persistent of the Robin Hood legends identifies him originally as a faceless hero who was born from the prayers of residents of the British Isles, weary of the seemingly endless incursions and invasions of their country. They asked the heavens for someone to fight off the foreign invaders. A concurrent legend pegs Robin Hood as a representative of the Green Man, a spirit of the woods who would carry out the actions and deeds that the common layperson could not. It was this belief that transformed the name to a title assumed by a number of nameless, faceless heroes who took up the mantle of protecting the people. Those who assume the identity of Robin Hood tend to be very... Is that supposed to be tend? To be very conflicted young men, incredibly virtuous and honorable, yet always working out of the shadows, like an assassin or thief. There seems to be a slight tinge of cowardice to their makeup, to cover the self-loathing that also seems to be part of every Robin Hood's personality. They all uniformly adapt a somewhat combative and derisive attitude, and though every person to adopt the Robin Hood persona truly values life above all else, they have little appreciation for their own. Like the original Robin Hood, he is under the protection of the fairies, and is well versed in the archaic lore of the Druids, and like all defenders of the forest, his knowledge of naturally occurring medicines and poisons is second to none. Whew, that was a lot to read in one sitting. I need some water. Alright. Yeah, I know, Kodomine. Just send me in. The way to the Colosseum is now open, young master. I wish you the best of luck, and hope that you will return. Remember, it's kill or be killed. Whatever you say, Monokuma. Open up the gates! Send me down. Oh boy. I'm actually tempted to just stop and go get some water because I'm really thirsty. I'll be right. I'm just gonna mute myself while the thing goes down. Oh, no wait, because I have to read this. You gonna insult my spirit, my kitsune again, you asshole? Our opponent, master, is, how should I put this? Withered like dead, dry grass. It must be too much effort for the grizzled thing to talk, but I'm bored. Hey, servant, say something. Huh? What's the point of talking to someone who's about to jump into the grave? Although, I'm about ready to chew my arm off to get away from the grumpy here. That guy doesn't even fart without a purpose. I've given up trying to make small talk with him. Hey, enemy master, why don't you try talking to Grumplestiltskin over here? Okay, that was pretty good. Meet his gaze. Young one, if there is something troubling you, speak your mind. The gap in our ages is too great for deep thoughts to cross, but you may try. Don't you hate it when you're right? Like I said, the guy's a steel trap. Thanks for trying to pry him open. Bleh, this guy, he's so typical. He's in love with himself, but nothing's likable about him. He's got nothing on my master. The old guy is, well, he's decent, but his servant is plain rotten. He's just a mean-spirited little underling who totally does not deserve to look who totally does not deserve to look so hot. Tabo, why? You call yourself a legendary soul. Why don't you switch positions with your master? I wish. My master is so straight-laced that an atypical legendary soul like myself gets tied up in knots. I'll let you in on a little secret. Not all of us legendary souls were noble in life. That would be boring. Oh, and on that note, carefully you don't get nailed from behind. Again. You know, only wretched people think the people around them are wretched. And really, from behind, that's the position pathetic cowards and hopeless weaklings attack from. Lucky for you, my kind-hearted master would never exploit your weak spots with my subterfuge skills. Oops, it's a secret that I'm actually better at sneaky stuff. What's this domestic strife I'm sensing over there? You don't care for surprise attacks, master. How far is too far? No foul play, no dirty tricks. No, I don't. Depends. How much of an ass do I need to kick? That's the spirit. A clever person can turn anything into a weapon. This is going to be a good fight. Don't get carried away, Archer. You call that getting carried away, master? You're plunging our enemies for entertainment right before the battle. Yes, that is excessive. Ding! Correct. If you don't like it, then go put on a helmet to match that armor and drown out the sound. But I want to talk to our enemies. Why don't you listen in, learn what kids these days are into? Because if you got any more ancient, they'd have to put you in a museum. Your poorly phrased advice is duly noted, but mutual understanding will come on the battlefield. Ha! You have no idea how to have fun with all this killing. A guy's gotta unwind. A bowstring that's wound too tight snaps, isn't that right? I have nothing against fun. Right. Life's hella hard, and then you die. If you don't enjoy yourself, then you'll just die miserable. Will you never gain the proper attitude to fight? Lighten up, master. Things would be so much easier for us if you just accepted life has funny parts. I'd go whoost on that undefended back of yours. That's how an archer should fight. I have to be nimble on my feet. Chivalry and ideology are all stiff and would just slow me down. Listen, Archer. You will fight as I direct. Not again. Fine, fine, I get it. Your wish is my command. That's my master for you. He can't keep his chivalry in his pants, even when the kid like you around. I just wish he understood that not everyone can take pride in their lives. And it seems we're just about to have arrived. Here we go. A sudden rumbling snapped me out of the spell my opponent's words had put me under. We're at the battlefield. The time to fight a warrior of unparalleled determination has come. Let's go, Archer. The time has come to embrace the battlefield once again. Oh boy, here we go. You said it, Master. So run back to your hole, fox monster. Oh, you're so getting an ass kicking. Uh-oh. I think we've got some sore losers on our hands, Master. It's already been decided that my gorgeous master will win the war, and I'll be the heroine. You? The heroine? What kind of lame story is that? Daydream all you want, but in the real world, the strongest wins. Duh. That's why I said we'll win. You're such an idiot. Ha! I've had enough of you. Just die. I've got enough areas for you and your master both. Let's begin. Alright, let's go. Let's kick this prick's ass. I'm tired of his bullshit. You may have been fun, but insulting my kitsune, that's a low blow, mate. Oh boy, here we go. 6,000 health. I'm a little tempted to just cut here, cause yeah, I'm just gonna cut here. We'll be back, and if not, then I'll have lost, and I'll figure out a new way to win. Okay, and he's dead. In case it isn't obvious, I may have gone back. I may have gone back and done a little code hackery. I'll get rid of it next time, don't worry. We deal the enemy a finishing blow, and it feels like I'm watching in slow motion as Archer's chest is impaled. With what? Like, legitimately, what are we impaling him with? Dan Blackmore looks dazed. He's staring at Castor as if my servant is some divine being. Yeah, well, she is. And that's what you get for insulting her. Ugh. Hope you enjoyed my axe up your ass. Anyway, I have no regrets. To the power of holy divination and cheats, we win. But no, seriously, I do like 800 damage. I hate do 800 damage a hit. I don't think that's gonna work. My master has more ability and more determination than you. So how? But yeah, to clarify, it took me 20 tries because of a stupid poison, so at a certain point I'm just like, you know what, screw it, I'm using cheats. And I'll disable them next time, but that was a bit of fun. Oh, Archer, it seems I still lacked experience. I doubted myself too greatly in this tournament. It seems having a reason to fight is not the same as truly believing in that reason. I never doubted my desire to be a warrior, but that life has given me regrets. I wanted the Holy Grail to bring back my late wife. What a silly delusion. My whole life I praised myself for giving up my individual feelings and aspirations, like a good soldier. Only at the very end did I dare to have my own goals and decide to abandon military life. I can't believe I was trying to fight as just a man. It was foolish of me to pit my pride as a knight against my feelings as a person. So foolish. I just wanted to get back what I had lost before the end. But I wonder which one I wished for, my late wife, or the person I was before I became a soldier. The elderly knight falls into silence. Both he and his servants start to disintegrate. But I'm surprised in you. When you unleashed your final attack, you had no doubt in yourself. Even though you can't describe what it is yet, there must be something that gives you a purpose. My wish, a wish to bring back the dead, was nothing to boast about. Though your trials are many, keep living, young one. Your struggles will steel your determination. Now I apologize that you have to see me like this, but I am at peace in my defeat. Because for the first time, I am the ground from which a youth with a bright future might grow. His final smile was beaming. Dan Blackmore's face was no longer stern, but kind and grandfatherly. I'm sorry, Master. I knew I wasn't cut out for a fair fight. You needed someone better than a charlatan like me. I'm so sorry. Another servant wouldn't have failed you like this. No, I'm the one to blame, Archer. Restricting your actions was selfish and damaging to your dignity. Bit late for that now, Master. You have no idea the torment you're putting me through. Why are you apologizing anyway? You're making me sound like a moron here. And why do you care about me? Whether we win or lose, I still vanish at the end. I mean, I did have a wish of my own, but I was more interested in having a good time. Gotta tell you, it's been rather boring to fight for you, Master. There's something else to apologize to you for. A warrior's pride must have held no value to you. As long as I don't have to do it every day, it's a decent change of pace. Boring as it's been, playing knight was a healthy thing for me to try, you know? Well, although I was never given a chance, I've always wanted to try being a badass knight. Dan's Archer looks down as if in embarrassment. He mumbles under his breath, as if he doesn't want us to hear. So really, don't apologize. We had a good run, and there's nothing to feel ashamed about. I didn't even think I'd be able to pull off a single battle in this stupid tournament. In life, I had everything I wanted. Wealth, fame, friendship, success, but a fair fight was the one thing I never had. So it's okay. I finally did something I was never able to do. Bye, Archer. Like he said, it was the end. Moments later, he vanished. He looked at peace. He lived his life in the shadows, protecting his village without acknowledgement. In his final moments, it seemed that he had found a way to get beyond the bitterness he felt. I'm sorry. Thank you, Archer. Goodbye, old man. Kix, could I trouble you to listen to the dying words of an old man? From here on out, no matter what enemy you may encounter, or who you may have to defeat, feel it, think about it, process it, accept your doubts, but don't be crippled by them. Above all, accept the consequences of your actions, and turn all you learn and feel into strength. If you wait until the end to think, you'll end up with regrets. And if it's possible, I'd like you to get meaning from your battles. Through combat, find the reason you fight, and the reason you can't lose. Find your answers. It's your responsibility to have the answers when you survive this war. Do you understand, Rising Star? Don't forget. Finally, I'll be able to see her again. It's been too long. Annie. Goodbye, old man. You were probably the best opponent I'm ever gonna fight here. He whispers a woman's name. It is spoken in a hopeful tone. With his answer warming his heart, Dan Blackmore disappears. Oh, I actually kind of liked him. I hope that nothing I said threw you off. Victory was yours in the end, though, Master. The worst part about being young is having old people lecture you. Who needs to hear lectures about motives or being prepared? The only person who gets to decide about having a motive is you. Maybe you have a noble cause, and maybe you don't. Actually, it's more freeing to have none at all. Although Castor may not like it, I think it's a good idea to have goals and be prepared. To crush another person's motives, dreams, and life is what it means to take part in this war. To kill those who don't want to be killed. Hey, Master, you listened to what that old guy had to say. I have no idea what he was saying. Did you learn anything? Did I learn anything from my fight with Dan? Yes? One second. I don't actually know. Oh. Harmless to say whatever. Yes. I knew it! I knew that's what you would say, Master. You and I think alike, Master. We won't have any troubles with the next battle at this rate. Yeah, especially if you're one-punching everything. The next battle, right. There's a third and then a fourth round. And so on. I'm still kind of lost. But if that's the path before me, then I owe it to the lives lost so far to keep fighting. Right or wrong, that's one way to think about things.